In this video, I'm going to show you how to take a $30 table we bought on Marketplace and turn it into a custom corner desk. Even the dog's in the video. I started with this table. We're going to separate it and glue the joints together, but I'm going to add some biscuits to make it stronger. We'll glue the joints, push it together, and then I'm going to use a long ratchet strap to clamp it. Always helps to wipe the glue after you get the joint glued up so that you don't have so much to deal with later. Okay, we'll let that set and dry for 24 hours. Now I'm measuring the height before I take it apart. I'll mark that height on the wall, and then we'll snap a line on the wall, both directions. Next, we take the legs off, and we're going to run it through the table saw. Now, I made mine 24 inches on one side, and then the off-fall was on the other side, which was much less. Now I'm cutting the apron so that I can separate the parts. Now I'm going to rip a 2x4 for a cleat for the wall. Let's snap a line and attach those cleats on both sides. Here I'll show you attaching one of those. You want to find the studs because the weight of the desk will be on these cleats. Final studs are marked. Attach those screws. Now we're going to come back and I'm going to strip one of these tabletops down to a flat end so that I can overlap them in the corner to make the angle cut. I'm taking off this piece of apron here next, and we're going to save that one because that one's got to go back on. You'll see that later as I show you how to cut that down and put that in place. The rest of the pieces that I took off of here don't even get used. Now we've got the flat surface that we're looking for. Now we'll attach one of the legs back on up in the room. Same with the other side. Now we're going to set the first one in place on the cleats. Now the one that I have stripped flat, we're going to overlap onto the first set. Now I'm drawing a line from corner to corner, given that my angle is not an exact 45 because I have a wider desk on the left and a narrower desk on the right. This helps me to set my angle. Now I'm sliding it out to finish the angle. Now I'll lay it back across there, finish my pencil line in the back. Now we'll cut that as well. Now we're going to mark for our biscuits in that angle cut. Add biscuit cuts to both sides. Now we're not going to glue this joint. I'm just going to put the biscuits in and put it together. That way if the desk ever has to be moved, it can be separated. You'll see later that I'm going to caulk that joint, but caulk can be easily cut. Now we're cutting the apron on the side that is on the right. making it easy for me to attach my piece that I salvaged underneath, and it just butts to the other one. I actually added one screw to connect those two aprons, so if you ever have to take the desk apart, you just cut the caulk and take that one screw out. Now we're going to put a cross brace in a diagonal form to support the corner. Now I've let that cross brace come out as far as I can where it almost touches that inside corner of the apron. Now I'm tacking it to the cleats with 2-inch brads. And then we'll just caulk that joint, and there's a finish on the table, obviously. We have sanded it to kind of rough it up, but the caulk wipes off real easy off that finish. So I'm putting the caulk in, and then I'm going to smooth it, and then take a rag and just kind of wipe it off so that it's very little, it's not very noticeable once we paint. There's just a little line there that's an indent, and it's certainly acceptable and easy. Now my wife is going to take it from there. She's an expert painter for furniture. We love the shabby chic look, and that's what she's doing here. She's putting a coat of chalk paint on, actually 2 coats. Then she's going to glaze the entire project. Here's the finished product with all the glazing on it. It looks beautiful and it's very functional. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and share it with others so that we can spread the word.